Hey everyone, welcome to the Bruce Williams channel. Sinn just dropped a bombshell on us today. They've announced that their 2020 Basel releases are available for order, and I had a look at what they're offering, and I gotta tell you, I am so excited about the new U50. Have you guys seen this? This is kind of an unheralded announcement or release that I think is probably one of the best announcements of 2020 from multiple brands across the board. This is awesome. And let me tell you why I think it's such a great announcement. Sinn is listening to their most enthusiastic customers, which is you and me as watch idiot savants or watch enthusiasts. And that's huge because generally watch brands, they could give two flying hoots about what us crazy watch guys think. Now, it wasn't that long ago, I want to say within the last 2 years, and I'm not going to name names because I don't want to get sued or anything, but there was someone I was conversing with that was heavily involved with Sinn and with sales. And I was saying, hey, guys should release this watch or tweak this watch with this and with that. And I was sending that individual Photoshop mock-ups and whatnot. And I gotta say, I would get the most curt, rude answers in return about why my idea is stupid and sucks and why they would never do it. And it was discouraging, to say the least. As a watch fan that wants to engage with the brand and help improve their product and say, hey, I want to spend more money with you guys, and these are some ideas to consider, to have that shot down in a rude way is never fun. But here's the thing, here's where it's so exciting. Sinn seems like they're really listening now to the people that are most enthusiastic, again, the watch fans who've been clamoring for, well, as long as I've been doing YouTube, for smaller sizes, thinner watches with great technologies, with the same designs. Look at this U50. Tell me how good this looks. They've taken the U1, which is their top selling dive watch, one of the very best tool divers you can get on the modern market today. And they've scaled it down a little bit from 44 millimeters down to 41 millimeters. So it's not that huge of a difference, but I think it is going to make a huge difference on wrist. So I love that. 41 millimeter is a great traditional sport watch size, can go on a number of wrists. I'm wearing a Submariner today from Rolex, which is 40 millimeter, wears a bit bigger with its maxi super case, but I love the way it looks on wrist. I love the proportions, and this Sinn U50, man, I think this is going to be equally as sharp on wrist. And my wrists are 7.25 inches for those of you wondering, just for comparison's sake. Now, not only is it not only is it smaller in diameter, but it is thinner in height at 11.2 millimeters tall, which is quite astounding. The more I think about it, you know, you're getting a 500-meter water-resistant diver made out of German submarine-grade steel that's anti-magnetic and anti-corrosive, has a beautiful matte finish, 11 millimeters in height. That's thinner than a Black Bay 58, and you're getting 500 meters. That's going to make such a difference on wrist. One of the reasons why they can get it so thin is they've changed the movements. In the U1, they use the Sellita SW200, which is basically an ETA 2824, but this one is using a Sellita SW300, which is the ETA 2892 A2 equivalent, which I think is awesome. A great move, getting a thinner caliber that most watch makers regard as a slightly upgrade or slightly higher quality movement over the 2824. So I think that's awesome. It's smaller, it's thinner, but it's not too small. 20 millimeter lug width. It's going to be 35% lighter than the U1, but I'm sure it's still going to have awesome wrist presence, a nice weight of that submarine steel. Can you guys tell? I'm super excited about this. And yes, I do plan on buying one. I bought the Seamaster recently, so my watch funds are a little bit low right now, but I'm going to bump them up. I'm going to buy this watch. I'm going to review it, and I'm very excited about it. I think it's so great how Sinn is listening to their consumer base and coming out with awesome releases with all the technologies that we like, the tegmenting, the double AR coating on the sapphire crystals, the low pressure resistant technology, It's anti-magnetic to 48,000 amperes per meter, which is pretty decent. And Sinn, they really go the extra mile in testing their watches before they send them out to watch buys to ship out across the United States. They really do some good quality control in testing before the watch even gets to the market. So I really appreciate that. I love the fact that they're original designs. This is a good day to be a watch fan, to be a fan of Sinn watches, German watches. And yeah, I'm super pumped. So let's talk about pricing. I've written it down here on the sticky note. If you want to buy one of their standard releases with the tegmented bezel on a rubber strap, it's going to set you back at $21.80 full retail price. If you want to go with the bracelet, the H-Link bracelet, which I always think is a good idea, buy it on bracelet. The price is $22.60, so really it's not even a $100 difference to get the bracelet over the rubber strap. So I definitely think that's the way to go. My favorite though is the full tegmented, the hardening of the outer layer of that steel to make it more resistant to scratches and impacts and surface wear. I think that's really important. I want to buy the full tegmented. It does come with a premium, $2,740 for that, and I think it will be absolutely worth the money. Now, if you're not a fan of the new U50 release, maybe you've got larger wrists and you think this one just looks too diminutive, the great thing is Sinn is not discontinuing the U1. They're still going to offer the U1, so you can get that watch and enjoy it. And those of us, and I think there's going to be thousands and thousands of us that are more attracted to the 41 millimeter size, we're going to buy the U50 and really enjoy a great tool watch on a regular basis. I think it's just a win for us as consumers, a huge win for Sinn, and I'm excited. So guys, let me know what you think of this new release. Is 2020 the year that watch brands start listening to us watch enthusiasts more often? It definitely looks like Sinn is doing it. It looks like Seiko is going to be doing it. They're coming out with an updated Marine Master 200, an updated 62 MAS reissue, an updated 6105 reissue, a new field watch. They look very promising. 2020 seems to be a year of watch enthusiasts not being swept under the rug and taken for granted. And I think that's pretty exciting as a huge watch fan myself. But let me know what you guys think. Thanks for taking the time to watch. I really do appreciate it. I enjoy all the interaction. So until next time, take care.